They say becoming a millionaire overnight is a dream. But what if I told you that this dream hides a dark and dirty truth? The kind of truth they don't talk about in self-help books or flashy TikTok videos. You see those guys flaunting Lamborghinis and penthouses on social media. You think they made it because they're smart, because they're lucky, because they have something you don't. But here's the reality. Most of these so-called overnight millionaires didn't really get rich overnight. What you see is the highlight reel. What you don't see is the sleepless nights, the failures, the sacrifices, or worse, the scams, the borrowed cars, the fake watches, the staged private jets that are actually just airport sets for Instagram influencers. That's the world you're idolizing. A world built more on illusion than reality. And even for the ones who actually made it, the cost is far greater than you think. Their relationships are in ruins. Their health is broken. Their happiness is fake. Success in this world is often just a polished lie. But why do we fall for it? Why do we chase it? Why do we want it so badly? Because deep down, we're desperate. Desperate to escape our ordinary lives. Desperate for meaning, for validation, for freedom. But the truth is, freedom doesn't come from money. It comes from control. Control over your mind, your time, your actions. That's what they don't want you to know. Because if you knew, you wouldn't buy their courses, their masterminds, their $999 success programs that promise you the secret formula. Let me tell you something. There is no secret formula. There's only one truth. Hard work, relentless discipline, and brutal patience. But that doesn't sell. You know what sells. Flash. Hype. The illusion of instant success. And that's what they're selling you every day, in every video, in every ad. You're not buying a course. You're buying hope. False hope. And they profit from your desperation. They feed on your dreams. And when you fail, they blame you. Not the system, not the unrealistic expectations. You. Because failure is part of the business model. If everyone succeeded, they'd be out of business. So they keep the cycle going. New face, new promise, same lies, again and again, and millions fall for it, over and over. But here's where it gets even darker. Some of these so-called mentors, they don't just sell you dreams, they trap you in their ecosystem. First, it's a cheap course. Then it's a high-ticket coaching call. Then it's a mastermind group that costs more than your rent. And before you know it, you're in debt, chasing a fantasy that was never real to begin with. They show you testimonials, success stories, proof. But did you ever stop and wonder how many people failed and stayed silent? How many went bankrupt chasing that dream? They don't show you those numbers, because if they did, no one would buy in. This is psychological warfare. They manipulate your emotions, your deepest insecurities, your fears of being average, your desire to stand out, to win. And every time you feel like a loser, they're ready with another product to fix you, another magic pill. But here's the bitter truth. No one can fix you except you. No course, no guru, no quick hack. It's all on you. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you can escape this endless hamster wheel of false promises. Real wealth is quiet, it's patient, it's boring. It's built over years, not weeks. You don't see Warren Buffett flashing Lambos. You don't see Bill Gates selling get-rich-quick schemes. The real players are too busy building, not selling fantasies. The ones selling fantasies are the ones who need your money to stay afloat. And the irony is, you're funding their lifestyle while struggling to build your own. Think about that. Every dollar you spend on a fake mentor is a dollar you could have invested in yourself, in your skills, in your long-term growth. But that's the hard path, and no one wants the hard path. We want shortcuts. We want overnight success. We want it now. But success doesn't work that way. It never has, and it never will. So what's the real secret? The one no one's telling you. It's that you have to fall in love with the grind, the boring, repetitive, unglamorous grind. You have to show up every day when no one's watching. You have to fail, learn, adjust, and keep going. Not for a week, not for a month, but for years. That's the real formula. Consistency plus time equals results. It's not sexy, it's not viral, but it works. And while others are chasing the next shiny object, you'll be building something real, something lasting. And here's another truth. The sooner you stop comparing yourself to others, the faster you'll grow. Because comparison is the thief of joy, and most of what you're comparing yourself to isn't even real. It's a highlight reel, a staged fantasy. Don't fall for it. Build your own path, set your own pace. And remember, the goal isn't just money, it's freedom. Freedom to live life on your own terms. To wake up excited, not anxious. To work because you want to, not because you have to. That's real success. And no one can sell you that. You have to earn it, brick by brick, day by day. And if you stay focused, stay hungry, and stay humble, you'll get there. Maybe not overnight, but for real. And when you do, you won't need to flash it, because real wealth speaks for itself, quietly, powerfully, authentically. That's the truth they don't want you to know, but now you know. The question is, what are you going to do about it?